So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and Lamar!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Okay. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Lamar. Played back in. DePaul. Real chance! He's got away with one there. João Neves. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance to shoot. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! De Paul.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! A whisker high.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Alvarez proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Lemar. De Paul. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia on a charge down the left. He's got away. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Lemar. Koke.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
João Neves. Fabian Ruiz.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Here's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Now Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. He's going for goal!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
João Neves. João Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Fabian Ruiz. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ramos. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
Fabian Ruiz calmly anticipates. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, great play. The Paul, who's set up 1 goal so far. Griezmann is wide and looking to get onto this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz. And that could send him on his way. Big chance! He's had a hit! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Kvaratskhelia really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lenormand did well to stay calm there. Alvarez. It's Koke. Here's Llorente. They get a throw in. De Paul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Chooses to go cross-field. Kvaratskhelia. Always onto this. João Neves. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character to get...
Terrific header! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
He's had it taken off him. Lamar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Should have equalised.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Alvarez. Llorente. And it's Koke.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He has found the way through.
Paris Saint-Germain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Griezmann. Alvarez. Can he put it away? The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Llorente wins the duel this time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get. And
He's got the shot away!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
And a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the ball's...
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Oh, what a pass!
Chelsea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Dewsbury Hall. James.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwill, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to pick those passes. But I think it's important for him that he doesn't get played out of position. Sometimes you'll see him on the left side, whether it be as an orthodox left back or at times as a wing back. And I don't think that that's where he wants to be.
Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
James. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Dewsbury Hall. James.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Jackson.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham.
Vinicius. Oh, what a climb! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
He's played him through. Great position here. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Fernandez. Thinks one through.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Has a go!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Jackson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Valverde. Oh, he's onto this.
Oh, super ball. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Fernandez.
Pedro Neto. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Colwill. Fernandez.
Bellingham goes steaming forward.
Bellingham.
Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played into space out wide. That's good play.
Dewsbury Hall.
Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Fran Garcia. the most accurate pass. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. He's had a shot! Oh, terrible pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's...
And the finish! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Dink through. Oh, what a shooting chance! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Traumeri. Vinicius, can he put it away? Some resolute defending there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Colwell gets it clear, picked out brilliantly. Madrid, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Nkunku. Mudryk. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Goes down, but nothing given. Dewsbury Hall. Now it's Pedro Neto. Nkunku. Fran Garcia gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. James cuts out the pass. Dewsbury Hall. Jackson. Nkunku. Mudryk. They're urging him to shoot. Mudryk! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Pedro Neto. Always onto this. Bellingham. Fernandez gets over and intercepts. And that has not gone well. And he's intervened well there. Dewsbury Hall. Couler. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde. Nkunku. And there's green grass ahead of him. Valverde. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vinicius Junior. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Pedro Neto. Nkunku.
Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Fernandez does really well. He's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid find a position of now. Badiashile promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's Badiashile gets rid with...
And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that is a good ball to fight. Shapes to shoot! Has another go! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Trossard. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Reinders. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
And here's Haaland. Haaland. Foden. Havertz. Sterling providing an outlet on that flank. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Foden. He's in here, and the finish! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bernardo Silva demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rodri. Now it's Haaland. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Havertz. Ødegaard. And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Foden. Rodri. Passing nice and neat. Havertz. Looking for the runner. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the runner's been sold a little... Can he finish? He has done it! They
So impressive.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Sterling.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Havertz.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Foden. Always onto this. There's the shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's gone away. Pass is just off target. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, that's well spotted. Foden. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Raya catches it safely. Trossard. He's in plenty of space here. Trossard. Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he get away here? Bernardo Silva. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Bernardo Silva. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Shot could be on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Sterling. Lewis Skelly. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, played right into his path. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
It's a goal kick. That's headed upfield. And here's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's had it nicked away. Trossard. Timber. And he skips past his man. Now Trossard.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Passes short and sharp. Haaland. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Foden is behind this one. Foden!
there's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Bernardo Silva. Saka. Foden. He's looking for the runner here. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rice gets rid without sophistication. Ødegaard. Rice. Well, this is surely their last chance. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Haaland.
And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
But as you can see, we've already started here. Gallagher. Now it's Thuram. He's played him through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him, and now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Chance for the header! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Aslani tries to clear. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Griezmann, gives it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Looking for the runner. Lenormand makes the interception. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Some really good ball movement. Shot a goal! Barella can get it clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Martinez. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Barella. Martinez.
Inter really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Now it's Griezmann, and the counter is on. That was good alertness. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Alvarez. Shifted upfield. Mkhitaryan. Half-time getting close now. Aim forwards. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aslani. Now Di Marco. Gallagher. Griezmann. Good purposeful running this.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. To Paul! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That looks a cracking ball. Javi Galan. Has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? De Paul. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. DiMarco. Nicely worked. Now can he find a finish?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Longley. And here's Griezmann. That is a great ball. Acerbi getting this one clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gallagher. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Tries a header! And one more try! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Chooses to go back. And it's Koke. Longley. Gallagher. Martinez is the guilty party there. Martinez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that's a ball! Great defending, strong and determined. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good ball over the top. Now it's Thuram. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Javi Galan, looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. Nicked it back promptly. Gallagher! And that would have been game, set and match.
Gallagher was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Mukatari. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get free. Bastoni gets it clear. And the shot! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper...
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Griezmann. There's the shot! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And he was quick to react. And it's Griezmann. Bastoni. Zalewski. And Bastoni. Zalewski. And it's Mkhitaryan. And here's Thuram. And Mkhitaryan. Oh, what a ball! De Paul. Gallagher. Alvarez. Oh, that... Can he put it away? And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's had it nicked away into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Solid! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, there are plenty. Hits one! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, a breakthrough already.
And it's Dybala. Think through. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Sancho in acres of space out wide.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Paredes clears it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Oh, super ball! Cristante.
Cucurella.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's through here. And he's in on goal. And the finish! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So that's two now without and the shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Dybala.
Dybala. Oh, this is and Dybala! And that would have been some goal.
Paulo Dybala really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's intervened well there. Palmer. Dewsbury Hall. Now that's well seen too. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Always onto this. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Salmakers. Oh, that's a key interception. And smartly reclaimed. Cristante.
Nicely worked. He's had a hit!
Dewsbury Hall.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Can he finish? It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical,
Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pedro Neto.
And he cuts out the supply.
Pedro Neto. Sancho.
Thinks one through. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Dybala. Salamakers. James gets it away.
Sancho.
No, that's been intercepted.
Pedro Neto.
Now there's a fine ball.
Cristante.
Pellegrini. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Skims one in. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Salamakers. He's got the shot away! They are rampant! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, they were made to...
There's the shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
James looks to go up and over. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out for a throw. James. Quarter of an hour into the second half. To Dewsbury Hall. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. James. Palmer. Fernandez.
Pedro Neto.
Cucurella for Pedro Neto. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Pedro Neto.
Pellegrini. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Palmer. He's had it taken off him. Floated through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pellegrini. Paredes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fernandez.
Tries to dink it in. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's in a good... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to... Jackson! Really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Cucurella got a long way.
Real chance! They've done it!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dybala is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Pellegrini.
He's got away.
Now it's Cristante.
Oh, decent hit! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, has a go! No mistake! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. No doubt as to who has the momentum.
Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And again! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And expectations are...
There's the hit! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's got away. He's found some space. Now it's Selmakers. And he was quick to react. Fernandez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nkunku. Now James. And here's Nkunku. Nkunku is flagged offside. And through to the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Colwell does really well to win the ball there. Dewsbury Hall. Nkunku. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mudryk gets a good foot in there. Cristante. Selmakers. Mancini. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a ball! Oh, it's come loose. Jackson spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had it taken off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cristante, distributed tidily.
Decent hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He can run onto that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Selmakers. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mudryk.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is a great pick out. Cilic made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And they're on him in a flash. Selmakers. It's run loose here. That's been cut out, well played.
Real chance!
Jackson.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, such a clever touch. Chooses to go back. Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Fernandez. Oh, what a pass! Cucurella gets flagged offside. Mudryk. And that could set him on his way. Svila will lay claim to that. Pellegrini. Chips it through. Nice interception, well timed. And he cuts out the supply. Cristante. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nkunku. Delicate ball, and it needs to be... And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Pellegrini, who does have an assist to his name. Palmer. James. Fernandez. For Nkunku. Some really good ball movement.
Palmer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dewsbury Hall! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Dewsbury Hall actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Fernandez looks to clip it forward. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Chelsea have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, easy pickings there. Nkunku. Angelino. Pellegrini. Salmakas. Salamakas. Well timed, excellent interception. Nkunku. Palmer. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That looks a cracking ball. Great hit! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
James deals with that comfortably. Cleared away. Palmer. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. But it's lofted through here. Cristante. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dybala. Pellegrini. Salamakas. Oh, important interception.
He's played him through. Now it's Selman. Salamakers! That could spell end again. Oh, it's come loose. Nkunku. Oh, played right into his path. And he's away. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Nkunku. Close. Nkunku! Should have equalised.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Angelino. No way through. He's free, he has got space. Palmer! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So he's got the shot away! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yes, it's him again. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Dewsbury Hall. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, super find. He's had a hit! Jackson. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting.
Great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And no, that was never going to make it. Nkunku, played out to the left flank. Pellegrini. And Dybala! That was mighty close. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Jadon Sancho was one of the first of a new generation of English players.
Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he get it through? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Palmer. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Fernandez cuts out the pass. Cristante. Dewsbury Hall. So it is still 0-0. Sancho looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
He gets big! No, not the best of headers. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's intervened well there. Paredes. Dybala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There will be a throw-in. Nkunku, he can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Sancho! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cucurella. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shifted upfield. Fernandez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nkunku, foot in. Sancho delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Dybala. Salamakers.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristante. Now who's going to be first to this? Sancho. Jackson! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Can he put it away? Oh, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Adebayo has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, it was deliberate.
And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cristante. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Selmakers. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And We're already back up and running after half-time.
So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he was alert to it.
Oh, good ball, shots on here.
Paredes.
For Salamakers.
That's beautifully weighted.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Oh, shooting chance!
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Nkunku. Chelsea applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Sancho. That's a lovely, neat pass. He could be in here. Shot at goal! Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
James. Fernandez. Nkunku. Jackson. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Paredes. And here's Nkunku.
Nkunku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the finish! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Fernandez attempts a clearance. Pings it across. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had a hit! And again the keeper stands strong. Now that's well seen too. Nkunku. For Palmer. James. Fernandez. Fiddles it through. Great ball if he can get there. Caught offside that time. James. Fernandez. James. Ndika deals with that comfortably. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Nkunku appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Cristante clips it so gently. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
So